Hello, my dear students. I welcome you all for our next lecture of exercise 12.2. So, in exercise 12.2, we have solved question number 1 and question number 2 also we have solved. And now we are going for question number 3. Question number 3 is slightly a lengthy one where actually speaking, I hope you all have got your textbooks with you. If not, then kindly pause the video and first get your textbooks. See, there is a picture actually. Radha made a picture of an aeroplane with colored paper as shown in this figure 12.15. Find the total area of the paper used. So you can see this is one figure, this is figure number 2, this is figure number 3, this is again figure number 4, this is figure number 5. Actually figure number 4 and figure number 5 are going to be same figures. We have to calculate the figures, areas of figure number 1, area of figure number 2, area of figure number 3, figure number 4 and figure number 5. Okay, once we get the areas of this, and then we have to add all those areas. As we go forward, first what I'll do, I'll try to draw these figures for you. See, actually speaking, if I think of drawing the figure scale. See, if I think of drawing the figure, then this is a type of isosceles triangle itself. Okay, then this goes straight down. See, what is important in this figure, I'll purposely show you one by one. So I've taken this huge, but I've taken this huge only for you to understand in a better way. See, this is your figure number 1, this is figure number 2, this is figure number 3, this is figure number 4 and this is figure number 5. So we have to calculate the areas of these figures. Basically, what is this figure? This is a triangle, and the side of this triangle, this is 5 centimeter. So this is 5, so this also has to be 5. And this is 1 centimeter. This is given in the diagram. So first figure is the figure triangle. Try to understand what I am doing. First I am going for finding the area of this first figure. This is nothing but a triangle whose sides are 5 centimeter, 5 centimeter and 1 centimeter. So what I'll start with is, start with finding the area of figure 1. Capital area of figure 1. Figure 1 is a triangle. Area of figure 1, because it is a triangle, Now here I'll define this by Heron's formula. A is equal to 5 centimeter, B is equal to 5 centimeter, and C is equal to 1 centimeter. So we will have to first calculate S is equal to A plus B plus C upon 2, that is equal to 5 plus 1 upon 2, that is 5 plus 10, 5 plus 5 10 plus 1 11 upon 2. So I'll keep it 11 upon 2 centimeter. Let us see how it proceeds further. So now area of one figure will be S into S minus A, S minus B, S minus C, and then I will have to find the square root of this. This S is what I have got, 11 upon 2 into 11 upon 2 minus 5. Again 11 upon 2 minus 5. Again 11 upon 2 minus 1, and then I will have to find the square roots of this. Fine, I hope you all are getting this. This is area of first figure. Then again I get area of first figure will be equal to 11 upon 2. This will be what? 11 ones are 11, 5 twos are 10, 11 minus 10, 1 upon 2. See, you should be able to calculate this. 11 upon 2 minus 5 is nothing but 1. If I cross multiply, 1 upon 11 will be 11 minus 2 5s are 10 upon, again this also denominator I will multiply 10. 11 minus 10 is 1 upon 2. Similarly this also will be, because they are same figures, 1 upon 2. Then here I come, here again it will be 11 upon 2 minus 1, 1 upon 1. So this will be again 11 ones are 11 minus 2 ones are 2 upon 2 ones are 2. This will be 11 minus 2 is 9 upon 2. And I have to find the square root of this. So if you'll pay attention over here, this is going to be 11 into 9 in the top. In the numerator is going to be 11 into 9. Out of this 9, square root of 9 is possible, that will be 3. But 11 is not possible. In the denominator, 2 2's will become 1 2 and get out. This also will become 1 2 and get out. So what stays inside is only root 11. So area of this is going to be 3 upon 4 root 11. This is going to be the area of figure 3 upon 4 root 11. But problem is that now again you will have to calculate square root of 11. Sorry, I should have taken some better area. This is going to be insufficient. So I go to find square root of 11. As I told you, for finding squares, first to start with, we will have to find the squares. 2 square will be 4, 3 square will be 9, 4 square will be 16. So this is crossed. So I will use 3 3s are 9. Of course, double zeros are required. They should be always in pairs. 3 plus 3 will give me 6. 11 minus 9 will give me 2, and then 2 zeros will come down, and then this is decimal. So 6 I have got. 6 1 into 1 will give me 61. 6 2 into 2, 2 6 are 12, 124. 6 3 into 3, 3 3s are 9, 3 6 are 18. 6 4 into 4, 4 4s are 16, 4 6 are 24, 25. This is crossed. So I will get 63. 3 3s are 9, 3 6s are 18. This 3 will come down and add up 66. This will give me 10 minus 9 1, 9 minus 8 1, double zeros. Now this again I will get what? 66 1 into 1 will give me 661. 66 2 into 2, 2 2s are 4, 2 6 are 12, 2 6 are 12, 13. This is crossed. So I will get 1 1 6 6 1. Now whatever it is, it's not going to play a big role. This is going to be 3.31. That is going to be the square root of 11. So that is going to be 3 upon 4 into 3.31. This is going to be 3 1s are 3, 3 3s are 9, 3 3s are 9 upon 4. Okay. So if I really go to find this also, divide this also, so what I will get? 9.93 divided by 4. 2s are 8. 1 stays, 9 comes down. I've crossed the decimal. 4. 4s are 16. 3 comes down. 4. 8s are 32. So this gives it to be equal to, therefore area of first figure is going to be 2.48 centimeter square. This is how you have got the area of first figure. This is quite lengthy, my dear students, but you have to know how to do this. Okay, so we have got area of the first figure. You are clear? It is nothing but by Heron's formula I am going to find the area of the first figure. Now going to area of the second figure. Second figure is basically what? See here, this is second figure. If I talk about this second figure, it is basically a rectangle. It is nothing other than a rectangle whose this width is 1 centimeter, and this whole they have given in the diagram, this is 6.5 centimeter, this whole thing from here till here. So that is going to be a rectangle. So area of finding area of figure 2. A figure 2 is a rectangle. Area of rectangle is equal to length into breadth. Therefore area of second figure is going to be equal to length into breadth, whatever it is, 6.5 into 1, that is equal to 6.5 centimeter square. This is going to be the area of second figure is going to be 6.5 centimeter square. So in this way we have found area of second figure. Second, actually we can go to area of third figure. If you concentrate on area of third figure, is basically, I will enlarge it purposely because only then you will be able to understand something. There are some different ways. Basically this is nothing but a trapezium. This figure is a trapezium, and area of trapezium, the formula for that is half into sum of parallel sides into height. This is the formula for area of trapezium. Parallel sides means these are the parallel sides, this and this. These are the parallel sides, this and this. Means here it is going to be this and this are the parallel sides. So here this is 1 centimeter and this is 2 centimeter. So we have the sum of the parallel sides. 1 plus 2 we will do. Okay. Half into sum of the parallel sides, 1 plus 2. Fine. 1 plus 2. But height, for height what we will require is this distance. This is the height, and we don't have that height. So how do we calculate the height over here? See, now what we will have to do is that, see, I'll have to go to draw all this. We will have to draw this in the figure so that they come to know what you are doing and how you are getting anything. So we will consider this A, B, C, D. Let figure 3 be equal to quadrilateral A, B, C, D, where AB is equal to 1 centimeter, DC is equal to 2 centimeter. This is given. Okay. Now what we will do? Construction. Draw AE perpendicular to DC and BF perpendicular to again DC. From here also perpendicular is needed. So you can make out these are perpendiculars. This is 1 centimeter. This also will be 1 centimeter. Whereas this total is going to be 2 centimeter. Are you getting my point? So you have to write over here. This is F. See, try to understand what is happening. This is AB is 1. So this also will be 1 centimeter. Okay. And now what I will do is that I'll write over here AB is equal to EF is equal to 1 centimeter. So now see, this is total is 2 centimeter. Okay, so now the remaining 1 centimeter is gone over here. Out of 2 centimeter, 1 centimeter is taken by EF. So DE and FC has got remaining 1 centimeter. Okay, you can write it in this fashion. Actually, it is not needed. It is a common sense. You don't have to write it that much in detail. If you have understood, see what is happening. This DE, you don't have to actually write, plus EF plus FC. This total is 2 centimeter, right? This total is 2 centimeter. This is given in the question. This total is 2 centimeter. Out of this, EF is 1 centimeter. So I write DE plus 1 plus FC is equal to 2. Therefore DE plus FC will be, this one goes on the other side. Therefore I will get DE plus FC is equal to 1 centimeter. This together, this and this together is going to be 1 centimeter. So out of this 1 centimeter, therefore DE will be equal to FC will be equal to 0.5 centimeter. This will be divided equally. This will be 0.5. This will be 0.5. Therefore DE is equal to FC is equal to 0.5 centimeter. Why I am doing all this is that because AD is equal to 1 centimeter also is given. So in triangle ADE, I can apply Pythagoras theorem. What we will get? This is the hypotenuse, side opposite to 90 degree. AD square is equal to AE square plus DE square. AD square is 1 square, AE square we have to find. That is the reason we don't know the height of the parallelogram, height of the trapezium. That's why we are doing everything. DE square will be 0.5 square. So 1 square will be 1. AE square, I don't know, 0.5 square. 5 square, 0.5 square means 0.5 into 0.5. This will be 5 5s are 25. But 1 decimal over here, 1 decimal over, total 2 decimal places. So 0.25 is equal to 0.25. 0.25 shifts over here, minus 0.25 is equal to AE square. This will give me 0.75 is equal to AE square. Now I have to take the square root of this. It is basically 0.75. So what I will do, I will remove the decimal places, 75 upon 100. So what I will get is AE is equal to 100 will go out 10, but 75, 3 2s are 6, 3 5s are 15, 5 5s are 5 1s are. So this will go out 5 root 3. Now this I will divide, 5 1s are 5 2s are. Therefore AE is equal to root 3 upon 2 centimeter. In this way we have got height. For this height we had to do a lot of slot work. Okay, so you are understanding now, my dear students, when it comes to this trapezium. Now you understood this. See, area of trapezium is basically area of trapezium is equal to half into sum of parallel sides into height. This is basically the formula for area of trapezium. Therefore area of figure 3 will be half into, now sum of parallel sides, these are the parallel sides, 1 plus complete, this is 2, 1 plus 2, and height, now I have calculated this height is equal to root 3 upon 2. So what this will become, area of third figure, 1 upon 2 into 3 into root 3 upon 2. Area of figure 3 will be 3 root 3 upon 2 2s are 4. This is going to be area of figure 3. Now here also maybe you will have to find the value of root 3. So root 3 again we will have to calculate root 3. Now when it comes to root 3, So when it comes to root 3, again what this is 0 0 0, 1 ones are 1 because 2 twos are 4 will cross, so this will be 1 2. Now decimal is crossed, so 2 zeros, sorry, 3 minus 1 2 double zeros. Now again what we will do is 2 is there, 1 into 1 will give you 21, 2 into 2 will give you 44, 3 into 3 will give you 69. Okay, 4 into 4, 4 is 16, 4 is 96. Okay, so this goes forward. 25 into 5, 5 5 is 25, 2 11, 12, 125. 6 6 is 36, 18, 19, 20, 21. So this has crossed. 6 6 is 36, 6 2 is 12, 13, 14, 15. No, it has not crossed. So 27 into 7, 7 7 is 49, 7 is 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 8 into 8, 8 8 is 64, it is 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Now this is crossed. So 7 is going. 7 7. 7 7 is 49, 7 to the 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 10 minus 9, 1, 9 minus 8, 1. And now 2 zeros more. So this will be 7 will come and add over here. 34. Fine. So again what I'll do, 34, 1 into 1 will give me, I have 1100. 341. 34, 2 into 2, 2 2s are 4, 2 4s are 8, 2 3s are 6. 34, 3 into 3, 3 3s are 9, 3 4s are 12, 3 3s are 9, 10. Fine. 34, 4 4s are 16, 4 4s are 16, 17, 4 are 12, 13. This is crossed. So this will be crossing. So 3 4, 3, whatever it is, this is going to be the square root. So you will get area of third figure will be equal to 3 into 1.73 upon 4. This will give 3 3s are 9, 3 7s are 21, 3 1s are 3, 4, 5.19 upon 4. So if you have decided to divide this also, 4 1s are 4, 1 is gone, this comes down, point. 2s are 8, 9, 10, 11, 9s are 36. So you get this as area of third figure is equal to 1.29. This is finally you have reached. Okay, this is really a lengthy, that's why last time I did not do anything else. Okay, that is the reason, because it is really going to take a lot of hard work. So you have finally got area of third figure. This area of third figure is the only one which is going to take a lot of time, otherwise the rest of the figures are not that bad. See, these both figures are same, and here these are what, basically a right angled triangle. Both are a right angled triangle where this is 6 centimeter and this is 1.5 centimeter. So we can tell over here, figure 4 and figure 5 are right angled triangles with same dimensions. They have got same dimensions and measurements, so whatever. So you don't keep anything different. And area of a right angled triangle is equal to what? Half into product of perpendicular sides. So that will be equal to half into perpendicular sides are what? 6 into 1.5. So 2 3s are, that will give 3 5s are 15, 3 1s are 3, 4.5 centimeter square. This will be area of figure 4, and area of figure 4 is equal to area of figure 5 is equal to 4.5 centimeter square. So finally we have got area of all the 4 figures. all the 4 figures. Fine. So what they have asked us, find the area of the paper used. Therefore, area of paper used is equal to area of figure 1 plus area of figure 2 plus area of figure 3 plus area of figure 4 plus area of figure 5. So that will be equal to, therefore, area of first figure, where did we get that? Okay, on this paper, area of first figure is 2.48 centimeters, 2.48. Area of second figure 6.5. Area of third figure was really a lengthy one. We reached over here 1.29, and area of fourth and fifth both are 4.5 plus 4.5. So all these we have to add, basically 2.48 plus 6.5. Decimal should be written under the decimal, be careful about that. Then 4.5 and again 4.5. So this will get 8, 16, 17, 5 plus 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. This is going to be 19.27 centimeter square. We can write it 19.27 centimeter square, or if it is, as I told you, only one digit is used, one decimal place. The second decimal place, if the second decimal place is 5 or more than 5, then the one decimal place will increase by 1. This is 2, it will become 3. Okay. So in this way we get the area of paper used. So this is how we have to solve this question. Quite a lengthy question, my dear students. That's why I had to make one video for this. Try to understand this question. It is not at all difficult, but definitely it is lengthy, especially this part. See, there are different ways. If you go to understand this, though there can be different ways. Some teachers, they use what, this is the trapezium, but whatever said and done, you will have to frame this. Then they find the area of this rectangle. It will be 1 length, but still you will have to find this. You will have to find this height by anyways, and then you will find the area of this triangle plus area of this triangle and then area of this quadrilateral. But that is not going to really, that will even make it more lengthy. Best is use the area of trapezium half into sum of parallel sides into height. But sum of parallel sides is known to you 1 plus 2. Only for height you will have to really slog. You will have to drop perpendiculars from here, as I have done over here. You will have to frame this, draw this, show this, that let the figure 3 view ABCD. Then you will have to drop these perpendiculars from here. And because then you have to see AB is 1, so this also will be 1. So now out of these 2, EF has taken 1. So for DE plus FC together 1 is remaining. So out of 1, 0.5 will go to DE and 0.5 will go to FC. You can directly write it like this. You don't have to actually show it like this. But for your understanding, if my explanation you have not understood, then for your understanding I have presented this. But it is a common sense. And then you have to use Pythagoras theorem in this triangle. AD square is equal to AE square plus DE square. And then you will be able to find AE, which is the height. Okay. And once you get the height, then area of trapezium you have to use and solve. So you will get the area of the third figure. Rest all is very easy, my dear students. Okay. So I hope you all have understood this lengthy one. But somehow, my dear students, I have a gut feeling that when these type of questions are asked, these root 3, root 11 and all we are calculating, they actually must be provided in the question. In the question paper, they will provide you the value of root 3 is equal to 1.73, root 11 is equal to so and so. They will provide you in the question paper. You don't have to actually calculate it. Okay, but still you should be prepared. I really don't like that my students are not knowing this or that. It is not that difficult. We have done this in lower standard, finding the square root by division method. So okay, that is how question number 3. So I will try to do one more question. Question number 4. One question took 30 minutes in total. Now question number 4. A triangle and a parallelogram have the same base and same area. So what is happening? There is a parallelogram like this. Now they are telling this parallelogram has the same base. There is a triangle over here. They have the same base, and area of triangle and area of parallelogram both are same. If the sides of triangle are 26, 28 and 30 centimeter and parallelogram stands on the base 28 centimeter. So this base is going to be 28 centimeter. Both are having the same base. Then what remains for the other sides is 26, 30. 26, 28, 30. This is of the triangle. Find the height of the parallelogram. See, for this question is very easy, my dear students, very easy. But you have to understand, you have to be strong with the areas. See, it is very simple to find the area of triangle by Heron's formula. Okay, so first we will find area of triangle. So finding area of triangle. A is equal to 26, B is equal to 28, C is equal to 30. Therefore S we will find first. A plus B plus C upon 2, that will be 26 plus 28 plus 30. This will give me 26 plus 28, 26, 36, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54. 54, 64, 74 should be the answer of this. Okay. Yes. No. 26, 36, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54. 84 should be the answer of this. 84. Then this gets to 2, 4 is 8, 2 is. So we get S is equal to 42 centimeter. So by Heron's formula, we get area of triangle is equal to S into S minus A into S minus B, and then I have to find the square root of this. So what I get, S is 42 into 42 minus 26 into 42 minus 28 into 42 minus 30, and then I have to find the square root of this. This will give me 16. This subtraction will give me 14. This subtraction will give me 12. Okay, fine. I hope I am right. Yes. So now if I go to 42, if I go to factorize, 2 2s are 4, 1s are, this is 1 2, 3 7s are 7 1s are 2 3 7, 2 into 3 into 7. With this I have finished 42. 16 will be, actually 16 we don't have to really, 16 ka square root we can find. We can write it over here, 4 into 4. 14 we will get what? 2 7s are 7 1s are. So we will get into 2 into 7. For 12, 2 6s are 2 3s are 3 1s are. So you get 2 2s and 1 3. So what is that? Area of triangle. These 2 2s will become 1 2 and get out. 3, yes, it has also got pair, become 1 3 and get out. 7 also has got a pair, become 1 7 and get out. 4 will become 1 pair and get out. This 2 will become 1 2 and get out. So everybody has gone out of the triangle. The area of triangle is equal to 2 3s are 6, 6 7s are 42, 4 2s are 8. This will give you 8 2s are 16, 8 4s are 32, 33. This will be 336 centimeter square. This is area of triangle. Now this is what you have got. Now they have area of parallelogram. You should know the formula for area of parallelogram is equal to what? Base into height. And area of triangle is equal to area of parallelogram. This they have given in the question. This you have to understand. So we equate this. Area of triangle we have got 336 centimeter square. Area of parallelogram is equal to base into height. Out of this, base is 28. 336 is equal to 28 into height. Base is given to you 28. So 28 comes over here to divide. So what do I get over here? 4 7s are 4, 8s are 32, 4 4s are 16, 7 1s are 7, 7 2s are 14. Therefore height is equal to 12 centimeter. So this is the answer. Height of parallelogram is equal to 12 centimeter. Fine. So in this way we have done with the question number 4. Okay, then we stop over here, my dear students. 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th. They are lengthy, slightly lengthy questions, and then we can finish up with this. But it's okay. The other questions are not. Though they are lengthy, they won't take so much of time as that question number 3 took. Okay, I'll try to finish in another 2 lectures of this. Okay, my dear students, to solve these questions and get ready for your next papers. Okay, my dear students, so take care. I hope you all are staying home, stay safe, and most important, stay happy. See you all, my dear students. Love you all. Take care. Bye.